Ready?
You know when to bring him in.
You bring him in right now. What's up? What's up? Welcome to Speak That Shit. I am your host, Sobo69. Hey, we got a little issues. That's why we had no intro music. But guess what? We'll be back. We'll bounce back like a BC powder. Hey, if you like to sponsor the show, give me a call at 9. I hate that 941-681-1710. That's 941-681-1710. I'll go to info@kingscastleent.com. Go to Tubi. Go to Tubi. Check out our movies, church sessions, and debit card life matters. We got others that's getting ready to be uploaded on there. And also, I need everybody go to our YouTube channel. Go to our YouTube channel, which is King's Castle ENT. King's Castle ENT. I need y'all to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And because we're going to be bringing a lot of stuff on that channel. We're moving everything to YouTube. So I need everybody to go to that channel, King's Castle ENT, and go ahead and subscribe. Welcome to my co-host, Annie Lowe. What you got going on?
I'm Annie Lowe. I'm sitting over here chilling. You're going to hear my voice alongside my wonderful co-host, as he described me. You know, we co-host this together. So, yeah, I'm Annie Lowe. He already told you guys about the movie. You know what I'm saying?
You got to know the hierarchy. You got to know the order. They go God, Jesus, and me, then you.
So we have a relationship, apparently. We've been married for some years, apparently. But yeah, we got a great show in store for us. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you go over there and hit us up on YouTube. What'd you say? They got to search Speak That Shit, right?
No, go to King's Castle ENT.
King's Castle ENT. Search King's Castle ENT right now.
All right. We got
right now.
We got special guests. We got a couple special guests coming on. So hey, they getting ready to come on right now. I want to introduce ECW. Y'all know about ECW. That was the shit right there. You know what I'm saying? When people, I don't care what anybody say about wrestling, ECW. Ooh, Lord. Gary Wolf, Pitbull.
What's happening, man? Nice to be here.
What's going on? What you got going on, Pitbull?
Just chilling. As far as things going on, January 25th, a big show here in Hudson, Florida.
Yeah, y'all get y'all tickets. Go to it's Music and Mayhem. Go to Eventbrite, Music and Mayhem. Get your tickets. This is something that you don't want to miss. You want to see some wrestling. Hey, I know I got all this gray hair, so you know I grew up watching wrestling. I grew up from way when I was small with Gordon and Solis, so I done watch all different types of wrestling. So a lot of y'all youngsters don't even know what I'm talking about when I say ECW. But the things they doing right now, the tables and chairs and all that, guess where it came from? Guess where it came from?
You're a smart man.
Hey, but that's where it came from. Matter of fact, Paul Heyman. Okay, Paul, y'all got to go do your research. Everything, all this stunts and stuff. It came from ECW. You know, Extreme Championship Wrestling. You know,
you guys got to check out the One Night Stand at the Hammerstein Ballroom, the first original one, and then you will see how he changed wrestling and made the Attitude Era become the Attitude Era. They all sat there and they were watching the whole show, all the WWF guys on Raw, and their jaws were open and their mouths were wide open, and they were in shock because, number one, they were saying to themselves, I can't believe what they're doing. Number two, I can't believe they're risking their bodies that much. Number three, they're working their ass off. And they realized the vacation's over, man. It's time to work, you know, and that's when Stone Cold came in there, and that's when The Rock was still there, and he changed the Attitude Era, and that's why it became that, and it changed wrestling.
Yeah, it changed it all. What Rob Van Dam? What he called himself? My memory gone, but that was Mr. Monday Night, right?
Oh yeah, Mr.
Okay.
Monday Night, absolutely. Rob Van Dam, the man.
Yeah, yeah. The bull. What is the name of bull waggles? The Buddy. Oh man. Stevie Ray?
Stevie Ray.
Well, it's not Stevie Ray. That's Harlem Heat. Oh man, come on! It's on the Dudley Boy. Damn, come on now.
I'm saying the wrong person. I'm glad I didn't.
Damn,
I'm glad I didn't guess anything.
No, the Dudley Boys. Devon and them and Spike them. Yeah.
Yeah, Bubba, Devon, Spike Dudley. Then there was Big Dick Dudley. That was a great gimmick, man.
Tommy Dreamer. I mean, the whole crew came. Did the Hardy Boys came from that too?
No, they were behind us.
Oh,
we were leaving South Atlantic Wrestling to go work for Vince, but then we got scooped up by New Japan instead, and then they went in. But they were younger than we were.
Okay.
Yeah.
So with this wrestling, I know you went all over everywhere. I always was wondering about the New Japan wrestling.
That was fabulous. I mean, I was lucky. I mean, I got into business in '88. I was already in Japan by 1990. That was my first contract for Japan, and it was New Japan.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I worked Hasei and Sasaki at the Dome. I mean, that's in front of 65,000 people. You know, that was insane. It was crazy. I loved it, though, man. I loved it. You know, that's the thing people don't realize. You know, guys from ECW, we were going to Japan. Besides doing ECW, we would go on tours to Japan. You know, there'd be Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, Jericho.
Yeah.
Eliminators, the Pit Bulls.
The classic.
Teddy and Johnny, the Public Enemy. I think the Gangsters even went with us before. But we got lucky because in '88, '89, Tokyo Joe found me and my partner in North Carolina. And he was like, "You want to go to Japan?" And we're like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, we want to go to Japan." I mean, there's guys right now that's never been to Japan.
Wow.
They work for the biggest companies in the world right now.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? And I made it there in 2 years coming out of our school, coming out of the Monster Factory.
Yeah, where is that at? Monster Factory. Where's that located?
That's in Paulsboro, New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm from South Jersey originally, so I was very lucky that it was a 40-minute ride for me. Mm-hmm. And then I moved to Philly, and then it was like even closer. But I know guys that actually lived in Vegas, like the Big Show, who actually fucking went there to learn how to wrestle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
Even the Godfather, he's from Vegas. He moved. You know what I mean? He didn't give a shit. You know, that's just how you have. You know, you got to put. It's either you're all in or you're out. You know.
Right.
So we were very, very, very lucky that it was close to our house, so it wasn't that big of a deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
You know? So eventually, we want to open up Neg Dog Wrestling with the Pit Bull Animal House. We're definitely thinking about opening up a school, you know, back here. And if anybody, you know, pretty much, where's your followers, all that, brother?
Yeah, you know, do they got any schools in Tampa anymore?
I think Jay Lethal still may have his. I'm not sure. Yes,
Death Proof Dojo.
Yeah.
Am I live? Can you hear me, Unc?
Yeah. That's Paul.
Yo, what's good?
What's going on, Neg Dog?
We're live. I'm here in the hobby shop making merch and getting ready for the toy show. So don't mind me interrupting. Sorry, I'm a little late. You know,
yeah,
one-legged man in a butt kicking contest.
It's all good, man. I just want to promote real quick. I just wanted to say something real fast, and then I'll answer any question you want. I just want to promote January 25th at Circle Barbecue. I don't want people to forget. We're going to have some famous wrestlers there from ECW, NWA, WCW, WWF, FMW from Japan. Okay. It's a good chance. If you're an independent wrestler and you're not doing nothing, come and check us out, because we're going to have a combine, plus we're going to have a seminar by Jason Knight, and we're going to have another seminar by the manager of champions. Okay. Also one of the best referees in the business, Bill Alfonso.
I get ready to say that.
I mean, come on, man. I mean, you got a chance. If you're a manager in the business and you have a chance to do a seminar with a guy that's been in the business since he was 17 years old, okay, doing what he did, you know what I'm saying? He became a referee first by luck, because, he was already working, for the guys down here in Florida. And every night, of course, and he had a lot of responsibility on his hands. And he remembers when one night they were short a referee, and they just came up to him and asked him, and he said, "Yes, I'm ready." And he went out there and he did his gimmick, and bro, it just got over.
Yeah. Be a lot.
So that's just an example. What I'm saying, if you're in the business, that's one seminar I wouldn't miss, especially if you're a manager or you want to be a referee. But if you're a worker and you want to work for a good company who don't mess around, we're doing pro wrestling, professional wrestling, not a gymnastic show. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is pro wrestling. Okay, we're not messing around.
You gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? You want to see it, you gonna see it.
Listen, that night I'm wrestling the Cuban assassin, Fidel. Okay? You know him. If you don't know him, he's been on Florida TV, Japan. He's been all over the world. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's Cuba versus America. That's how I look at it.
USA. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to Annie and Zobo. Thanks for having us. We're live here in the back room in Neglio's Hobby Shop, getting the merch ready. Make sure Sunday. No. Good boy. Sunday, we got the toy show, Spring Hill Toy Jam. Pitbull's going to be their special guest. We might even give away some free tickets. And speaking of free tickets, sorry about the dog. It is Neg Dog Championship Wrestling. Ginger, I put up 10 more free tickets. Promo code Shyt, SHYT, up at Eventbrite. And now you just got to type in neg.dog, and it'll take you right to the ticket website. That's right, neg.dog. You didn't even know that was a thing. It is. You can get you can sign up for the combine. You can sign up for one of the seminars. And when you do that, you get in the show for free. But if you're a fan, you can get ringside seats. You can sit VIP. I got a red carpet area, red velvet rope. You can mingle with all the stars. Zobo's doing a set. Maybe I can get Annie Lott to do a song, Zoe. We didn't even talk about that yet. They don't even know
she's ready. She's ready.
Okay, bring the USB. We roll like Rolling Loud.
I'm gonna tell you
DJ Damage was asking, is she getting on? And I said, I don't know. I don't know if I can afford her. I got to talk to Unc first.
Man, you know, Neg Dog, me, we go way back from
Man, I was just talking about that when we got called into the principal's office with the cinnamon toothpicks. Oh man!
Where's all with her? I was selling the toothpicks then.
Yeah, it was me and him, and I was like, okay, so you was the other guy there. I know it's like I was.
That's what I said, man. That was crazy. And now it's already been. Can't believe it's already been 8-9 years since we've been doing the shows with comedy, the comedy roast, open mic night at the Pegasus. Rest in peace, the Pegasus Lounge. A lot of us got our start there, including Damo. You always been there supporting. And like I was telling these wrestlers, We've been doing these shows, 420 festivals in front of hundreds and thousands. Now these wrestlers just got to do their part, and we got a nice thing we're doing. Music and Mayhem 1 at Hudson, Florida, Circle S Barbecue, man. Y'all get some tickets, and there's 10 free ones. Promo code Shyt, SHYT, at Eventbrite. Go there, neg.dog, get your tickets.
I'm definitely gonna be promoting them.
Y'all got Pitbull. I'm gonna shut up.
To make it easy, go to the group. Just go click. Hudson, Florida. We all gonna be out in the Hudson.
And the thing about it is, y'all gonna be around legends, living legends. You get what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be around living legends. I mean, people my age. I ain't no old ass group, and now don't get me wrong though. But you know what I'm saying? I'm a wrestling freak. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm a wrestling freak. I'm just too old.
I know I'm gonna have to hold you back to get out of that ring. I already know. You were talking about it the other day that you was one of the jits at the dog track running around about the floor with me.
Yeah. I want to.
You got Pitbull. Let's talk to Pitbull.
Yeah.
ECW legend.
What do you want to ask me, man? What do you want to ask me, bro?
Come on.
You to promote what you got going on. This ain't no regular podcast. We just talk. You just talk shit. You get what I'm saying?
All right. Well, listen. How about this then? This Sunday, like Paulie was saying, I'll be at that toy convention right off of County Line Road. Come and check it out. I'll have 8x10s. Personal baseball cards, I'll definitely have them, which ain't many left. So you get them while they're hot, put it that way. Also, definitely come out on the 25th, guys. Don't forget, this is going to be badass. They got barbecue, they got beer, they got a badass fucking bar out back, badass stage. We're going to have some bands jamming. We're going to have a ring in the middle of it, and we're going to kick some ass. And this ain't a normal Florida show. This is a totally different show. I mean, there is no poster that compares to what we have and what they've had. Okay? This is music and mayhem. Okay? So all you people out there that continuously want to steal our names and our gimmicks, go ahead, feel free. Make it a habit.
Bite us, yeah. They still biting people stuff.
Dobo, no, he got a couple jokes been stolen over the days. They bite.
Yeah.
Right? They don't even know about biting, Dobo. They don't know what that means.
They don't know what biting means, right? Stealing people's shit. They don't know what biting
man.
Shit. But the thing about it is you can't do it like
Copycat wrestling, right, Pitbull? But imitation is the biggest form of flattery, so we're doing something right.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. All you suckers out there, go ahead, keep going, keep stealing. You know what I mean? It don't matter to us because, like I said, we're gonna have a great show. It's gonna be kick ass. Everybody's gonna be happy, and everybody's gonna get a buzz.
And we're having a raffle. I got the raffle tickets. I got this ECW jersey. We're going to be raffling off, autographed by the legends. We're going to have tickets for $1 you're going to get. I got a whole bunch of cool swag, stuff you never seen before. ECW, NCW, Nick Swift shirts, nickswift.com. We're going to have some new Pitbull gear. Hopefully by then, too, his new gear he's got exclusive for the NCW Music and Mayhem show. Gary, tell us what you're going to do to that Cuban assassin. Zobo remembers the Cuban assassin now. Tell us what you're going to do to that Cuban.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm going to send them back home real fucking quick. That's the whole idea. No, listen. If you want to talk that, I got to be serious. If I'm going to get in a ring with a man that's been in the business for as long as he has, and he's been around the world like I have, from Japan to Puerto Rico to Australia to New Zealand to Austria to Germany. I've been there, you know what I'm saying, with my partner.
Yeah, I tell you what, I seen him in a wife beater. He's still jacked. He's jacked like you, Unc. He's still jacked. Don't get him wrong now. Don't get him twisted.
No, he's a big boy.
I can't wait. And this has never been, you guys have never wrestled in all those years, right, Gary? All the paths you crossed, but have never gotten in the ring together, one-on-one.
No.
Wow.
We've wrestled the Cuban Assassins, they were called.
Right.
And that was before they took over the name. And then they took the name. But wherever we were, they weren't. You know what I'm saying? But now it's the time. You know, I've been waiting for this. This is
finally
good.
Come to a head.
I've been in Florida for 10 years. I've been in Florida for 10 years, so I'm looking and I'm feeling it, man. You know, this is the time to get in the ring and do what I do best, and that's take care of business. So Cuban knows what he's in for. If he doesn't, that's better for me. But knowing his years as far as being in the business, I'm sure he's preparing well. So I'm doing everything perfectly. I'm eating right. I'm lifting right. I'm sleeping right. I know what I'm doing. You know, I'm preparing for a 3-month stretch. That's what I'm getting ready for. And I'll be peaking on the 25th, ready to go. So I hope Assassin Cuban, I hope you're ready to go, man, because Pitbull's going to be ready.
So is there any wrestler that you want to get in the ring with but never have?
I've been in the ring with.
Is that just on my end, or we sound like we're getting attacked by robots?
Yeah, I hear it too.
I've been in the ring. I've been in the ring with a lot of guys from the '80s. You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to stop us, though. They're trying to stop us. I told you.
Yeah. Hey, we already talked about that. Like, we already talked about that. Like,
well, listen. I also want to plug one other place.
Yeah, we'll let you get back to your show. Love you, so I got merch to do. I'm in charge of transportation and sanitation. I love y'all, man. Can't wait. January 25th. Remember, promo code SHYT, SHYT. Get your free tickets.
Do it. Get them.
Take care. Have a good night. Thank you for coming on. We're going to see you soon.
All right. Hey.
All right, brother. So listen, I'm going to head out of here, but listen, I'm going to give you one question. I'll answer it. So go ahead and give it to me.
Okay. You wrestle everybody. You say you already did a lot of wrestling in the 80s. You know who I wanted to see in the ring with, I mean, from the 80s. If you could get in the ring with anybody that's wrestling now, that's on your level, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say on the level, I'm talking about extreme level, who would it be?
I'd like to get in the ring with Nick Cage.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, or get in the ring with my friend Chris Jericho. I can still go just like him.
You did what?
I said Chris Jericho would be in my second choice.
Yeah. Chris Jericho been around a while too.
He was in ECW with me. We both are former ECW television champions. You know, with Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko, Chris Benoit, Too Cold Scorpio. I mean, there's maybe 25 guys. Jason Knight, who's going to be at the show on the 25th, was the first ECW television champion. There was only maybe 25 of us, maybe 20 of us that held that title in the world. Okay? That's a prestigious belt. Yeah. You have that belt, you have talent. There ain't no doubt about that, bro. Because you're running television, you know?
They don't have no television champs no more in wrestling, do they?
No, man, because the TV guys are the right? Yeah, if you're a TV guy, if you're a TV champion, you know how to work the television. Yeah, you know, the show's an hour, 20 minutes of it's yours. Yeah, that's our responsibility as a TV champion.
And then you got to be there. You got to wrestle every week.
You got to put that belt on every week on the line.
A lot of wrestlers right now, a lot of champions now, they wrestle what, like once a month sometimes. They don't do it like They don't put the blood and sweat like the old days though.
Okay, I was gonna ask, like, what is a TV wrestler? Like, it's not a real wrestler, like the same as
Back in our days. Back in the days, you had a TV champion. TV champion meaning when it shows on TV.
Yeah,
this is a champion right here. This is you get
you
champion.
watch the show to see if he's gonna keep his belt or not.
Yes, they wrestling like every show.
Yeah, that's
like,
pretty often.
Yeah. Greg said, Greg want to know, say your match against Shane Douglas was amazing. Do you see yourself getting in the ring with him again anytime soon?
Oh yeah, I've been in I'm actually going to be in Ohio March 8th, and Too Cold Scorpio, Shane Douglas, myself, the Pit Bull. We're all going to be there. There might be some other ECW's guys. As far as Mick Foley, he's going to be there. The Von Erichs are going to be there. Rock and Roll Express is going to be there. Wow. I mean, we jam that place, man. We put about 8,000 people in that building.
Oh wow! And he said, Greg want to know, where did you get your nickname from?
Me and my partner. Well, I came up with the gimmick, the name, the Pit Bulls. We first started as the Pit Bull Express, and then they first used us, the American Pit Bulls, when we went to New Zealand against the British Bulldogs. We did that 5 times with different teams. The Guerrero brothers, we went back and wrestled them. Yeah, remember, we were 19 years old. We were young kids, man. We got into business young. We both were actually preparing ourselves to be bodybuilders. That's what we were doing. So we were in the gym like 6 to 7 days a week anyway, a couple times a day. So we were pretty big at 18 years old, man. We were bigger than the normal 18-year-old, put it that way. So that's why in the 80s, the guys from the 80s liked me and my partner. You know, we were in the locker room with the Barbarian and the Warlord, the Twin Towers, you know what I mean? The Steiner brothers, the Road Warriors. We've been to everybody, Tugboat, Earthquake, all them big men. I was sitting there in shock, man, in the locker room one time, man. When I seen Tugboat, how big he was, oh my God, bro. Scared the hell out of me, man. You gotta remember, I was very young. I was very young. You know what I mean? I was only like I said, 19, 20.
Right.
I wasn't even able to drink yet legally.
So did you pick up any good tips? I want to ask you, did you pick up like any tips on like workouts and stuff like that? Or
we were already training, man. I was fucking just following Muscle and Fitness magazines, you know what I'm saying, right, with Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know, and shit like that. Right. That's the basics, man. That never goes bad, you know. So, but then I realized there's not much money in bodybuilding.
No,
see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
So, by luck, I was lucky to get in the business because I got asked to do security in a Wildwood taping in Wildwood, New Jersey. And I went there to do security, and we snuck in that day, and we bumped in the ring. And the ring kicked our ass, man, because we didn't know how to bump. I'd never been to school. I never even hit the ropes before.
Right.
So that beat the shit out of us. And Dick Worley just sat in the back and was just laughing. And he was in the seats, you know, in the bleachers, just laughing. And I went and sat next to him. He's like, "Who's that big guy?" Because Andy Bernowski, who was a good friend of mine, still is, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Leatherface. That's my man. He was a big boy. He's like 6'4", 6'6", you know, 300 pounds. He's big. He's like, now that boy's going to be the next Hulk Hogan. I said, I don't know, man. He wants to go to Hollywood, you know. He's like, well, what about you and your partner? I was like, I don't know, man. I said, I have to think about it. I couldn't work out for 2 weeks. That's how bad I was beat up. The ring like beat the shit out of me. You know, I didn't get hard until I joined the wrestling school. Okay. Then I realized, you know, I hit the ropes the first night. I was black and blue, you know.
Right.
So it's not a joke. They're cables. They're not ropes. You know what I mean? So.
Right.
But anybody out there, like I said, come out the 25th. Circle Barbecue, Hudson, Route 19. Don't forget, we're going to have bands, music, liquor. It's going to be awesome. Great food. Great barbecue. We got some good sponsors coming out. We got some motorcycles that are going to be there. A guy that builds his own motorcycles. Triumphs that are badass. So come on out and check it out. Also, Hard Rock, Rock Your World Granite on Route 19. One of our sponsors asked for Kat. She will take care of you and give you the best kitchen, best bathroom you could think of. And don't forget, man, hit that fucking thing that Paulie said, get them free tickets. And general admission's only $10. You're gonna have a good time, man. From 7, doors open at 6, show starts at 7. If you're a pro wrestler, be there by 3 o'clock. 1 o'clock, I think we're gonna start a combine. 3 o'clock, we're gonna have our seminars, which will be done by Jason Knight, the first ECW champion, television champion. Also, Bill Alfonso. Can't beat it, bro, right?
All right. Yeah. So, hey, I'm going to be there. We're going to be performing. Hey, come on out. We'd like to thank you for joining the show, Pitbull. Well, his government name, Gary Wolf, but, I know him by Pitbull. So, hey, but I will see you. I see you on the 25th. Thank you for showing up. Daddy.
See you guys later. Peace.
And right now, we're going through our halftime show. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to take a pause a little bit. We're going to come back with celebrity gossip. I think.
And that's going to happen real soon, y'all. Just keep holding on.
All right. Celebrity gossip. I want DC play this video real quick. The video I sent you with Michael Jackson. I want everybody to see this. When y'all thought Michael Jackson
was dating Quincy Jones' daughter, Kadada, the couple attended an event where Michael Jackson was also present. Michael, a longtime friend of Quincy, saw Quincy's children like his own family, so when he heard about Tupac mistreating Kadada at the event, Michael went to go handle it personally.
Tupac comes out the party, disrespecting Khadijah, like, bitch, shut up, come fuck on, shut the fuck up and get in the car. Mike stepped to him, yo, you can't talk to her like that. He was like, Mike, mind your fucking business. Mike was like, fuck no, that's like my niece. You ain't gonna just talk to her like that. Michael Jackson and fucking Tupac start rumbling. Michael Jackson beat his ass. They said Tupac loved to fight, but he can't fight.
Tupac and
Michael Jackson.
This clip is from The Untold, an interview series uncovering real.
You're on mute, Zoe. Unmute yourself.
Oh, my bad. I said, what y'all think about this?
Let me fix
it
my
sounds like it could be true, but I want to know who told that story. Like he was talking kind of fast. He was fast talking me a little bit and then he had me stuck on a couple parts because when he said what Michael told Tupac, I kind of was hearing it in Michael's voice. So it's like, yeah, don't talk to her like that. Like
actually, Mike do not really talk like that. Remember,
exactly.
Darius McCary said when he was on the teas, the aunties or whatever. He said right there when Michael Jackson came to him with some knowledge about people taking his money, what he said, always you the boss. You the boss. They need you. You the boss. Don't let nobody boss you around. You the boss. You don't let nobody boss your money. It's your money. And he said Michael Jackson came to him. And so remember they said, do Michael Jackson talk like that? They said, no, Michael Jackson don't talk like that. He just talked like that when he in front of y'all.
He talks like that to preserve his voice. So I would imagine like, even if he's about to whoop your ass, he's still going to be preserving his voice. Like,
nah, Michael Jackson. Mike, if that wasn't named Michael Jackson, I'm gonna tell Michael Jackson. Y'all remember when that Martin, when he went to Hollywood and Michael Jackson was got into it with Martin, supposed to be Michael Jackson got into it with Martin. Michael Jackson beat Martin ass then, remember? He did. on Martin. It was a show on Martin when he went there for I forgot the dude's name, and he wanted to be on a dude's show, Darnell some shit, and Michael Jackson was at the phone booth. He said, "Oh, Michael, where Tito at now? Michael, you want to start, son?" And Michael Jackson said, "Hey, Tito, Martin, look." And Michael stole his ass. And that's what Michael did to their Tupac, stole his ass.
Maybe that's where that joke came from.
Well,
That's where that scene came from on the show.
Yeah, but see, the thing about this, I told y'all got to think about it. His daddy name is Joe. Joe Jackson didn't play that shit. Come on now, he got his daddy's genes in him. He wasn't no soft motherfucker. Everybody thought Michael Jackson was soft. Michael Jackson wasn't soft. He wanted people to think he's soft. Michael Jackson was with it. So, and I played this to play this, to show this, to play this, to say this is that Tupac in his raps, he this, he that, he could do this, he could do that. Even on Poetic Justice, he beat your boy ass. I forgot his name, but he got a brother that do comedy too that played on Life. But he beat his ass.
Mm-hmm.
But in real life, can he do it? Like the dude said, Tupac loved to fight. But just because you love to fight don't mean you can't fight. And then everybody,
what y'all think out there? Do y'all think that Tupac got beat up by Michael Jackson at once upon a time? Because it's supposed to be fact, but right now it's allegedly.
It ain't no allegedly. This right there, the man came and said it, and this and that. If the
man came and said,
yeah, he said the name.
In a court of law.
He said the name. He said it right here. Ain't no allegedly. He said it. He was there. People there. Matter of fact, let's bring on Quincy Jones' daughter and let her be the what you call it, the proof person, the one that come out and tell what's really happened. Let's do that. She Tupac got his ass whooped. Just because you rapping and you could, I know a lot of motherfuckers be on Facebook wow, I done did this, I done did that, they ain't did shit. They all I could do this, I could do, got people scared for nothing. As soon as you swing on that, be first, police.
Or when you person, they're a little person, or they in a wheelchair or something, like they paralyzed.
Size don't mean nothing. Michael Jackson proved that.
I'm just saying, like, you talking about people on social media, hell.
Yeah, I know a couple people on social media and that posted some bullshit back in the day. They done posted some shit back in the days that, I used to do this, I used to do that. I grew up with these motherfuckers. I know they ain't worrying about their life. You know, you wait till you get 40 years old, or when I was in my 20s, I did this and that. Wait till you get 40 years old. Before you make that damn lie up, don't add me as your friend on Facebook. I'm going to say, when did you ever do this? I ain't never seen you getting shit. I remember your ass running. You know what I'm saying? I can name the motherfuckers that used to be, we used to go to fucking St. Louis. Sansa Park won't fuck with us. When we go to St. Louis, all Sansa Park in there. Me, Chris, and all of them, we go there, they won't fuck with us. Now, as soon as the so-called pretty boys go to St. Louis, all of a sudden, oh man, they try to jump us, this and that. But why they don't do that to us? Because they know who gonna fight and who ain't gonna fight. You understand what I'm saying? They know who gonna get in the mud and who ain't. So, Michael Jackson whooped Tupac ass.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, Tasha.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, we're talking about Michael Jackson whooping Tupac ass. She don't believe it.
Yeah, I seen that, but then no, you also need to see a video of Tito talking about you better not leave your woman in the room by herself with Michael Jackson.
Duh.
Yeah.
What did Darius McCary said about that? Remember he said something about a female with Michael Jackson?
I thought everybody kind of knew that.
No, I didn't know that. But until Darius McCary said it.
But women like him.
Yeah, but
liked him at that time.
But remember he said some the dude off Darius McCary, Eddie Winslow. Remember he said something, the show that you be watching, the in-laws or whatever, the aunties.
Oh, the aunties. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you see when they interviewed him?
Yeah, I did. He's a mess.
Okay,
he's something else.
Darius McCary or something like that.
Okay, you guys, we talking about Darius McCrary now. He was
Eddie Winslow off of Family Matters.
Yeah.
So he said something recently. It wasn't like an old footage.
Right. It wasn't no old
Okay.
footage.
So yeah, people like to tell things from the past all of a sudden.
Well, you know, they
Oh, yeah.
they tried to embarrass him.
Like humiliate Michael.
No, embarrass Eddie Winslow because lady said it's talking about some cocaine or whatever. He said, I don't do cocaine no more. I smoke weed. I don't do cocaine no more.
Oh, the auntie.
The one I told you was a man, and you said that's the one because that's
He
China.
talk about you talking about Rick Ross ex-wife.
Yeah, Tia Kim. Those
T-
women don't get along now.
Tia. No,
Yeah.
yeah, they don't. That's why the show ain't even on, I don't think.
Yeah, ain't the two of them going at each other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe all of them. I don't know. I don't follow it, but definitely Tokyo Tony and Tia have a beef.
Well, we got a video. We got a video to show you. We got a video to show you speaking on this fight. Let's see what's going on.
What exactly happened between Tupac and Michael Jackson?
That's a lot, bro. That Pac.
Right, because, I hit up Edie, right? Because this came across my timeline. That basically, there's a story. Some guy's telling the story. Some guy I've never heard of was that Michael Jackson beat up Tupac.
That's what I'm saying. That's a lie.
Right. And I'm like, and they're like, it could have happened. It could have happened. I'm like, okay, you need to tell me the most famous person on earth beat up the most famous rapper on earth, and only one person talking about it.
Exactly.
No one else on any level.
Like, bro, that's how you know this is the internet is dangerous, and people just say anything, and a lot of these things actually go viral because we live in the new generation don't understand how, first of all, how big Pac was and how big Michael Jackson was. Michael Jackson had security. He used to run around with security like the president. So you really think that the security gonna let him and Pac have a fair fight? Like, it doesn't even make sense. But I guess people, they just ran with it. They make up stories and just for what, likes and views. Nothing happened between Pac and Michael Jackson, bro.
Well, Mike, I was trying to give it to you. I'm still behind you. I'm still behind you, Mike. I was behind you when they told you you did something to that boy, and you said, "Fuck y'all, y'all ain't getting no more of my money." I was behind you then. You know what I'm saying? I was behind you, Mike.
Right.
So, well, Tupac, I guess your name is cleared this time.
Well, we live in a day and age of AI, and
absolutely.
Everybody's a celebrity. They become a dime a dozen, because of how easy it is to get such and such many eyeballs on you. And it's like, yeah, they don't understand. They don't understand. You know what I mean? They don't understand what it was like to be for these guys to be who they were. You know what I mean? 20 or so years ago. They just don't.
And we got anything else? You got anything else you want to talk about? Celebrity. We're gonna bring up another celebrity before I keep talking.
Yeah, I do want to say that did y'all know that President Biden approved a major disaster declaration for those fires happening out in California? It's supposed to allow impacted communities and survivors to immediately access funds and resources to jumpstart their recovery. He always trying to seem like he's doing something, right? So President Biden and Vice President Harris are praying for those who lost loved ones, had property damaged, were injured, and for everyone affected by this and other devastating fires in the area. The situation remains extremely dangerous, and the administration continues to urge residents to heed the warnings of local officials and evacuate immediately if told to do so. So it's like that's a good thing that he approved the major disaster declaration for California, because that's what's happening. It's a major disaster. But he's also doing like grants to reimburse California for firefighting costs and all of those things. But if we want to wrap it around to some celebrity gossip, if you want to call it that, I mean, it's not really gossip, but a lot of celebrities have lost their homes in this situation amongst the list of celebrities is people like Tina Knowles. You got this Olympian. Do any of y'all know
Tina Knowles, ain't that Beyonce's mama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she moved her ass away from damn Houston and went to California.
You know, she got a home. I'm sure she has a lavish home wherever she wants to have a home, you know?
Right.
You know, that's the destination, LA. Like, you know,
Right.
I can see it.
I wouldn't want to move there. And I wasn't even talking about the fire. I'd rather stick with my fucking hurricane. So I'm just saying, I stick with this damn hurricane.
What?
Yes, I'd rather stick with water. I can't swim, but I'd rather stick with this damn water.
And fire, you cough a little bit.
No,
and
that
then
fire
you
I'm getting.
breathe and then you pass out.
That fire I'm
Drowning,
burning.
I'm very against drowning. So we are having a disagreement in our marriage.
Well, you like
About
fire.
how
I
we could
like
die.
you like fire. I like water. If the end of the world come back, it ain't gonna be no more water. So I know the end of the world ain't coming when we get a hurricane. I'm just saying, it's not coming by water. God say He's not gonna do that no more.
Well, it's looking like the end of the world out there.
Man, but look at the end of the world when I was born. So
that's what I was gonna say. Every generation say the same thing when we get a certain age.
It's the last day.
Yeah. So what you saying?
Yeah.
I don't know why I was gonna ask y'all, have y'all heard of him? Because it doesn't matter if you heard of him or not. Gary Hall Jr. He's an Olympian. He's like a 10-time Olympian medal person. Okay. He's a runner. But anyway, he only had 3 minutes to flee the LA fires, right? So he is very disappointed he couldn't save his medals. I just wanted to share his quote.
Wait a minute. Out of all the things he could save, he want to save them.
Courtesy of TMZ.
I want the dog and the cat still in there. I mean, he said he only could he didn't save his medals. I wonder if he could wish he saved the dog and cat. That's all I'm asking. He love his medals more than he love his animals.
Well, everything else probably is insured though, so he's not really concerned with it.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah. See, that tells you it looked like the end of the world, though. Maybe he was just out of town. Well, no, he had 2 minutes to flee, so that's telling you he saw the craziness. Like it's looking crazy out there.
Mm-hmm.
So this was in LA. This was in Los Angeles, though.
Yeah. Have you seen the videos? I've been trying to avoid them.
Malibu is really bad. Yeah, I feel so bad for them out there, and yeah, and then it's going close to where my cousins stay at in Riverside, where Kush was born at, Riverside County down that way. It looks really bad. I feel for them people out there though.
That's what Big Jade I'm from. Best way to smoke.
Oakland.
No. He's from Compton. He's from Compton. The other one's from he's from Watts, but he live in, I want to say Riverside. I think he said Riverside.
Probably Riverside. A lot of people from Watts and Compton, they migrated to Riverside.
Yeah, that's what he said, Riverside. And then the girl, she from Long Beach.
So it kind of happened out of nowhere. Like, so I'm prepared. Like, if they say it's got to be a big wave or some weird freeze that's coming, like any kind of disaster that's coming here, just because I'm not native to here, like I'm gonna have to just go. Like I'm evacuating with the people or before the people, because I got good senses. Like if I need to go, like if something's coming, it's just time to go.
She gonna run and you gonna say, wait a minute, y'all want to run? No. I'm gonna follow y'all asses. That's what happened. No. I'm following his voice. I'm following his spirit. God didn't tell them.
Which tells me
God didn't tell you to run that way. Just like
that's not running though. It's not running.
I'm gonna say a couple years ago, and then some more years ago, like 10, 15 years ago, then some more years ago, it was a hurricane. The hurricane hit, and it hit. It's supposed to hit Tampa. But it took a sharp right past almost by Punta Gorda there. So the news people, everybody started running. They went to Orlando. They going to Orlando. Everybody going to Orlando. Guess what? The storm going right over there to Orlando, following their ass, right? So guess what they did? Oh no, we going to Atlanta. Guess what that storm did? Woo!
Went right up there. I know which storm you're talking about.
Yeah, but ain't nothing really happened to Tampa but some rain and some wind.
So if they say, "Hey,
Mhm.
your neighborhood is gonna be on fire tomorrow," like,
If they say your neighborhood gonna be on fire tomorrow, say, motherfucker, why you put my neighborhood on fire? How the hell you know a fire gonna happen here? How the hell you know a fire gonna happen here? This ain't like no hurricane. At least you know the hurricane ain't gonna come somewhere because you see the water in the damn water, and you don't see no little motherfucker smoke in the ground, and it's gonna run way over there to my house. So motherfucker, you plan on doing some arson type shit?
Right. Well, I wanna shout out to Airbnb. They're actually giving people that's affected places to stay. So that's a good thing. So people that's actually going through it, that's victims, you guys can contact Airbnb.
They actually started in LA.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of them what do you call it, bed and breakfast or bed
yeah,
and
that's where
home?
they need them at. They need
Man,
them.
that's one of them things where I say, man, why didn't I think of that? I thought about something like that, but just didn't do it. You know what I mean?
These
Even
two
with the Uber, I thought about that years ago because me and some of the girls that I lived at in the neighborhood, you know, we're young mothers and we kind of stuck together and we all took turns and we all had one car. And I was like, man, if we only had like some type of service other than cabs. And then look, them guys in San Francisco said, you know what, we gonna do it, and look how big it is.
Yeah, and see with the Airbnb, it was these two guys. They from New York, students.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what degrees they was in, what school they went or whatever, but they went to I want to say L.A. in Los Angeles, and they had a small apartment, and they had the air mattress or whatever, I believe, and it was a convention going on there, but they sold out. The hotel was sold out, so they rent their apartment out. So like, you know what? And that's how it started. That's how it started. You know, you got finances and stuff like that. That's how it started. They're like, well, we can make money, you know. Hey, that's how it started though. So yeah, that's how, yeah. And I was gonna start a business. I'm gonna ask Annie later on. I'm gonna start a business, but then you know, I don't know if it's considered pimping or not. But I'm gonna start what it's called. It's gonna call Rent a Date.
Rent a Date.
I got men and women called Rent a Date. But the thing about this, you guarantee to have sex on your date. So Rent a Date.
I don't know about that one, though. I don't know about that one,
y'all. I'm just bullshit. That would sound like someone you did some money though. I'm just saying. It's a lot of things that you know what I'm saying, gonna start up. You should start up. It's a lot of things she want to start like 4 or 5 years ago, and she didn't do it. She slipped on it. Next thing you know, we're looking a couple years later, and somebody doing the same thing that she said she wanted to do. So
you seen that? What happened?
There's a lot of stuff that like that. Okay, the clothes during the COVID.
Okay, no. Let's not talk about anything then. We'll talk about it later then.
You just said
no. I just don't pay attention what other people do, but I hear you.
Yeah, I ain't paying attention to them, but if I see it, I'll be like, okay, I know she started. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I believe this happened. I believe you was talking about it, and this was like 3 or 4 years later, and I see it. I said, I remember you started. You was talking about it, like you know, like I really want to start. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not licensed, but I really want to start my own psychiatrist firm. And you know, people come to me and I talk.
See, but you got to be careful what terms you use because legally you can't call yourself certain things, but legally you can use other.
You can
terms.
Be a coach.
There you can be a coach, life coaching, or you know, marriage coaching,
but I want
lifestyle coaching.
I don't want these crazy motherfuckers trying to sue me and shit because they feel I told them the wrong shit.
They signed the paperwork. Nothing is the wrong shit.
Wrong
shit. What do you plan on telling
and then
them?
I'm gonna tell them. I said, now you look, my mind is going just like yours. You can't. That's on you.
Not qualified. Not qualified. Stop talking. Stop all your ahead. So maybe you might be able to do this. Stop talking now. We can do this, right? You don't say anything wrong.
But I do. But I do got a peer specialist. I am a peer specialist. I'm a certified peer specialist. I am a certified. I'll show you. My
I hate when you try to defend it. Like, nobody says you're not. Like,
no, nobody don't believe
says
nobody
you're
want
not.
Nobody want to sit on the sofa. Nobody want to sit on the sofa and tell me all their problems so I can tell them how to solve it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I got stuff.
This is not.
And that's what's funny. Oh my goodness.
Just sit on this couch right here in my boom boom room. You sit on the couch, you know, so make you feel comfortable. Yeah, sit on the couch. Oh, they can't come in?
I feel like, okay, I thought you were talking to me. I thought you were talking to me. And I'm like, I wasn't going to come there.
No, you don't. She don't tell me her problem. She want to go see her own psychologist. She don't want to tell me. Don't worry about it. I see mine every 3 months. But you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know what he gonna tell me. So the same thing he tell me, I'm gonna tell y'all.
Anyway, but the thing about these businesses though, like Uber and just a lot of the businesses that came out, I will say that they are based in allowing of something that is normally a luxury or that used to be considered a luxury, allowing it for the everyday person. So say what?
Right.
I didn't call myself living. You know, I'm gonna take myself to school in a limousine every day. Like you literally could just Uber a XL and be pulling up in your little Beamer or whatever every day for your little couple dollars. You know, and not that it's just a couple dollars, but you understand what I'm saying. It's not the same.
Right.
Back in the day, like you just didn't have access to these certain couriers and things unless you were, you know, booking them for real, you know, like maids, just different things like that.
And it's also creating jobs as well.
Yeah, like who's really gonna bring you some food? Like that's like a do boy. Like we really got do boys. I don't mean to call it that, but that's something that he says. Like he rubbed off on me a lot. So a do boy, you know what a do boy is? It's like what we call it up the way.
A punk, a sissy,
a punk.
Yeah, you don't want to stand up
soft.
For yourself.
Not like somebody
a simp and all that.
A simp.
I'll give you a few dollars. Run to the store.
She be like, do this, do that, and I'm like, do I look like a motherfucking do boy? Hey, Walter said, "Fuck boy." Yeah, right, fuck boy.
Oh, yeah, fuck boy.
No offense to the Uber drivers out there, though. Like, shout out to the Uber drivers, because you know what I mean. Like delivering that food stuff. I done did it before.
Yeah, I mean, y'all eat half the food before we get there, but at the same time, I don't touch that.
The sticker is off the bag.
I don't. So
don't eat it.
A true thief know how to peel that damn stick off and get your food and put that bitch back on like it ain't never been tampered with.
If that French fry was that serious, then just take my whole bag.
Right.
Hey, but before you know what I'm saying, we start getting into too deep, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna end this section of our show, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna come back next week. We got a lot of damn things to talk about. We got celebrities y'all just be fucking up. Like that dude that went to jail for housewives or something, like he went to jail. Oh, we got a lot to talk about.
Peter went to jail?
Yeah, but we're gonna talk about that next week.
You see how she sound concerned about Peter? We're not going.
We're gonna talk about that next week. We're going to our halftime right now. We're gonna take a break and then we're gonna come with our main topic.
All right.
Break queen. I can show you how to get paid, queen. I can show you how to get like me. Touch down and take clients in the city like me. Be a boss in the streets, it really costs when we eat. I'm getting paid in my sleep, I might just brave for free. I walk into the spot, I'm who they came to see. She think I want her man, he a lame to me. His mama came to me, his sister paying the fee. And I'm all the way up, what you thought I was asleep? 500 for Bohemian is nothing to me. Just hit my line, you can trust me. Autistic kid, I got a special seat. What's your favorite show, and would you like a drink? It's my money, I need it now.
All right, this part of the show is brought to you by Deluxe Braiding Lounge. Did I say it right?
Deluxe Braid Lounge.
I'm gonna get it right one day. Deluxe Braid Lounge. Well, what they got to offer? What you got to offer with Deluxe Braid Lounge? Tell them.
Deluxe Braid Lounge, located in Riverview, Florida, near 301 and Sam's. We
Don't give me the
specialize
address
in
now.
heck no, not the address. You know, unless you're on your way, then yeah, I'm gonna give you the address. We're gonna drop the Addy and let you know how to come get these braids. That's if you're in Riverview, Florida. We do all braid styles and things like that.
All right. And like I say, if you'd like to sponsor the show, give us a call at 941-681-1710, 941-681-1710. Go to info@kingscastleent.com. And if you want us to talk about a particular topic, same thing, 941-681-1710 or info@kingscastleent.com. Before we go into the topic, I want to show y'all this. I got to show y'all this. I've seen it. I got to show y'all this. We're going to talk about this real quick. DC, you play that video? I want to know what's going on here because I know the whole world.
Most of them were in the same room was in 2018 at the funeral of George H.W. Bush. President Trump was in office then. One person missing from this is Michelle Obama. Most of them were in the same room was in 2018 at the funeral of George H.W. Bush. President Trump was in office then. One person missing from this is Michelle Obama.
She took a deep breath. She took a deep breath.
Oh, she pissed. She pissed. She pissed. I'll let y'all talk first. Then I go in there. She pissed. What y'all think?
Man, what the man's supposed to do? They look, they're all politicians, they're all in their realm, they're all hanging together. They're not going to be hanging around with no other people. They all go to the same conventions. It sounded like he said something funny. He was probably being sarcastic and said something funny because the way Barack laughed. Kamala hating.
See, when you have a little evil look to your face, it's hilarious to people sometimes. You know what I mean? You can't be looking so mad. Like, never let them see you sweat.
Right.
You know, like she ain't good at that. She ain't good at it.
I'm going to tell you what was said.
I can tell you what was said too.
Okay, you go first. You go. No. What you think was said? Go
I
ahead.
ain't even took a shot yet.
Go. What you think was said? Go ahead. I'm gonna let y'all go first. Not go ahead.
Donald Trump over there looking just as great as everybody else, probably telling Obama how everybody in that motherfucker looks dead. All these old ass Spartans and shit around us, you know, and they just laughing like this fucking baseball game. Like.
Well, you know what he called her, right? He said that she was giving it up, right? He probably was saying, just look at it, and they thought that she was gonna be able to beat me. Won't you come? Why you ain't come back and run again? We could have made it a good show.
It's probably kind of funny that they put her seated.
Oh, shit.
There's a seating when you go to places, high profile places. So they seated her right there, more than likely. So
it was on purpose.
Like they
it was on purpose.
Them laughing because why y'all sit her right here?
Yeah, it was on purpose. Everything is for the camera. Yeah, it's on purpose. Yeah.
But the thing about this, ain't nobody want to be Trump friend but Obama. he loved Obama. I'm gonna tell you right now, people got he talk bad about Obama. No, he loved Obama. You know why he loved Obama? Because when Obama went in office, the Republicans tried to stop him. Everything he tried to do, they tried to stop, right? So boom, when Trump got in the office, guess what? The Democrats did the same thing, and some of the Republicans. The Democrats and some of the Republicans tried to stop everything they did. But guess what they did? Trump gonna do what he gonna do regardless. Obama did what he wanted to do regardless because he went and got what to do the dude.
Not Elon.
No, when he killed the damn dude, when they did a strike on Bin Laden. He went and killed Bin Laden. Nobody know he was going out to Bin Laden. Nobody know that. But I'm gonna tell you what was said. I agree with Tasha. What was said there when they were laughing? Trump said, "This motherfucker thought she was gonna beat me." See, Trump can't whistle. He's just like me. He can't whistle. So she heard her. That's when she turned around. And so then when she seen Obama laughing about it, she mad like that's why it took you so long.
You know what that remind me of?
Don't you woman. It's hilarious. Like, don't be it.
You know what that remind me of? When Jada looked at Will, when Chris Rock said that joke and Will was laughing, and then Jada looked over at him.
Oh shit! They have the good old time. No. What Obama saying it right now? But Obama said
they didn't mean it.
Obama laughed because this motherfucker's a fool. That's why he laughed because Donald Trump could be a comedian. Donald Trump is funny as fuck.
But still, you can go in here. You know, cameras are in your face. You're already briefed and used to the media being in your face. Like, you already know, like, I can't be in this funeral laughing. And then they do something.
Right. He said something funny. For him to laugh like that, he said something funny.
Americans, and guess who's sitting by us, Michelle?
But why they have Obama? So why they have Bush sitting next to Trump? They had why wasn't Obama sitting next to Camilla? Why you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying why. If it was so much,
that's too much color in one spot. They got to spread it out a little bit. They got to spread it out a little bit, you know. Oh boy!
Yeah, but that's what he said.
That would have messed up the angle. They needed to make sure they get that shot of.
Right. Yes.
But you know what about Obama though? Nobody can deny he's a great guy. Like, we never question his character or like none of that shit. Like, even if you didn't think he did the best as a president, like, Obama's a stand-up guy. Like,
I mean, I
feel the same way about LeBron, regardless of how you feel about his decisions and stuff. Like, you know,
you talking about crybaby?
I like LeBron. He all right.
Crybaby.
Good people.
Crybaby.
Obama just remind me of Uncle from Chicago. He crosses his leg. He crosses his legs over his thigh. That's what they do. You know, over the leg thing. That cool man cross. All he needs is a cigarette in his mouth.
He be wearing them sandals, the barbecue.
But the thing about this, we talk about Obama, but Trump is the American people. He's like the real people. He's like the people. He's like the person. This is the type of I'm gonna be honest. This is the type of politician I would like to see, because he gonna joke. He gonna do this. He gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't serious all the time. You know what I'm saying?
They wanted to catch him.
I don't co-sign that, people.
Yeah. I'm just saying and I ain't saying he should be in the office. I'm gonna be honest with you. What they need to do.
I'll be right back.
Everybody that's in the office and start all over again. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I work for the federal government. I don't get I get a little bit of raise. What, a $2 raise? That what it sound like? $2 a check raise? What kind of shit that is? But damn Congress getting 40% or some shit like that. So it is what it is. But it's something they just having fun.
Hey, Trump he did a good job though.
What he did?
He didn't say nothing to her. That might have been what they really wanted, like this perfect angle, close enough for him to say something. We know he's gonna do it, you know, and just, you know.
He probably said, I'm gonna tell you, be honest with you, he probably told
say anything.
He probably told, and all of us think the same way. We just don't say it. We be at a funeral, and the funeral be long as fuck. He probably just said, man, when this shit going in? The man's spirit already gone. He probably said some shit. I'm just saying. He probably said some shit like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We all think that. We go to funerals. That's why I go to wakes. I don't really like going to funerals. If I go to a funeral, it's just like it's somebody that's very, 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 very special. I got to, because I missed the wake. Because sometimes you be there 3 hours, you got people saying and everybody talking about, oh, this person did this, this person did that. Half the people lying, they get up there and they say you want to say your last words. What they say, you want to speak on behalf or some shit like that. And people go up there, half of them be lying. oh, he was my best friend. He was the best person around. You know, this motherfucker wasn't shit. And you sit up here lying in the church talking about how good this person was. So a lot of us, we do that. We go to a funeral. It lasts too long. Be like, okay, I've been in this joker for 2 hours. When they gonna stop? When they gonna get to the singing part?
That's that good. But so that's that good insurance. You able to rent the place out for longer. That's that good insurance. Because the last funeral I went to, they ain't do none of that. You ain't got nothing to say. We ain't got. Oh, absolutely not. Read the obituary, said prayer, did a song. Somebody got up and did a song, and we was out. and that's in Memphis because they have. It's in Memphis because they have so many funerals. You know, they only have so much slot, especially if you want to do it on the weekend.
Oh, okay.
So they like, oh yeah, you gotta get up out of here. But nah, they didn't do the talking because it was just gonna take too long. You know, the type of crowd, put it like that. The crowd, we already know one person was gonna get up there and talk for about 20 minutes.
But I don't like when the pastor get the rushing people though. Like, let them folks sit there and say what they trying to say.
You know, yeah, it wasn't a rush thing, but you know, again, Annie, I don't know if you ever had to pay for a funeral, but it's a time slot. But it's a time slot, just like a wedding. It's a time slot, just like a wedding. So you can have yours, but they got somebody else that's gonna be coming in there within a certain amount of time. So, and then sometimes they can have like 3 funerals going on at the same time, depending on where they having a funeral at.
Oh, see, we talking death and stuff. I'm speaking from an immature standpoint. Thank God I haven't been to no funerals recently.
But I'm talking Chicago, okay, where there's a lot of killings. I'm talking Memphis, where there's a lot of, you know what I mean? So yeah.
At the least, Barack Obama and Donald Trump were enjoying each other's company. Because it's not hard to just giggle. Like Obama didn't look uncomfortable. We can say that. So it's
Absolutely
okay to smile in conversation. Like that's normal. Like they was just enjoying each other's company is the point of what the blog was really saying.
Right. And so and the reason that I really played this is because we on the outside looking in, we listen to the news about this and that, just like the video about Tupac and Michael Jackson. We so quick to believe this and believe that. It's all about politics. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this person racist, this person that. It's not even about that. It's about politics. You know what I'm saying? We let people put stuff in our heads and we believe it because anything going on the internet, we believe. I ain't saying everybody, but majority of us do. You know what I'm saying? We got, even me, you know, sometimes I got to do my fact check, but sometimes I just put it on there just to be joking because you know what I'm saying? I know this can't be true. You know, I ain't talking about the Michael Jackson. I really thought Michael Jackson beat Tupac ass. I ain't gonna lie about that. I really thought that though, but I was wrong. So I really thought that. But certain things I'd be wrong about. But anyway, I want to bring this up so at the end of the show, I want to see, you know what I'm saying? Put your answers up there. I want to see if anybody know where this person from. What part of Florida? I want to do this every show. What part of Florida is this person from? Because we have a lot of shit going on in Florida that people just don't believe. So I want to see what part of Florida is from. Okay, they say a Florida man was arrested over the weekend after allegedly kidnapping a woman he was dating. You kidnapping a woman he's dating, according to arrest affidavit. I'm gonna give you a hint. UCF police helped trace Florida woman's location as man allegedly kidnapped her. They went on a date, and she asked him probably to, you know what I'm saying, to pull out her chair or something like that, and he didn't like it or whatever, or she probably asked him to tip or something, and he didn't like it, so he kidnapped her ass. So, but what part of Florida is it? What part of Florida is
we don't
this from?
justify reasons why a person became a victim, so fuck him. First of all,
I don't know what part of Florida.
It ain't his fault. I mean, it ain't. Yeah, it is his fault. You know what I mean? But she provoked him, is what you're saying.
I don't know, but probably did, but he probably got on. He probably got met her from Facebook dating or something, so she ain't do her fact check. Mark,
yeah, she ain't do her due diligence.
Like Mark said, do a fact check. He ain't do his fact check. She ain't do a fact check.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she okay. They got her.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's kidnapping though? Like, what's kidnapping in this case?
Well, he took her to an undisclosed area, and I believe that she had some type of they contacted her through a phone or something.
Okay.
The car was on the phone or something. I got to read more, but it had something to do with a phone. That's how they know where she was at.
Maybe find my iPhone.
Well,
Well,
in Florida, if you guys are getting into it and just say you're trying to leave and the person stop you from leaving, that's considered kidnapping as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we got a letter. We got an email. No, it's not from Sarasota.
Miami.
We got a email from Miss Susan. I ain't gonna give your last name, but you put it up here. But I'm gonna give you your last name, Susan. Susan said, "I am about to go to jail. What should I do before and while I am in jail?" Okay, what y'all think?
Before you go to jail, prepare to go to jail. While you're in jail, be in jail.
Right. She's finna go to jail. So
that'll be $89.50.
You should have been thought about that, sister girl. I guess. I don't know. Do she have children? Is her parents still alive? What type of life did she have? Do she want to go on a vacation? I don't know.
What should I do before I go to jail?
Okay, DC got something we was talking about earlier. DC can play the video for us, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back to you, Susan, in a minute.
Thank kidnapping that started in Tampa and ended in Lake. This revolves around online. Police say that this man, Maxim Dowd, met the victim via an online dating app New Year's Eve and met in person. The victim then told police they went with Dowd to a convenience store, and when they asked Dowd to drive them home, he instead drove to several places in Central Florida to meet other people. The pair eventually ended up in Lake City on New Year's Day, and that's when the victim was able to tell a person in the home that they were being held against their will. That person called police.
Nah.
I mean, I ain't want y'all to know where it's from, but it's up there now. I should have said play the video. I should have waited till later on.
Man, that's just like what I was just saying. If you get into it with somebody and you block them from leaving, then that's kidnapping. Did he do something? Because it sounded like they went to go visit people. He wanted to party. I don't know.
More plans, but he didn't get far enough.
Well, you just gotta. Well, we don't know that. All we know is that they met up. They went to the convenience store. Instead of going home, he went and hung out with some friends. They probably had some drinks. She told somebody that he was holding her under his will. There's nothing that's saying that he forced her. You know what I mean? But I guess the kidnapping part is because she didn't have the ability to leave on her own without him taking her, I guess. I don't know.
And Walter said, we're going back to this question from Susan about jail. Walter said, get you some man time. That is over.
That was nice, nasty.
Hey, I would have said, she need to get stuck.
Oh.
She need to be having sex. Need to get
thought
stuck.
it was okay.
Stuck because she gonna be in there. I'm gonna tell you what's.
I thought man time was like be manly, like.
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. What you need to do when you start, when you know you're going to prison. You know you're going to prison. What you need to do is start saving up your money so you can put in your books. Because if you're going for a certain time, if you're going over a year, you might start out with somebody looking out for you, but nobody gonna look out for you like that. Especially if it's 10 years, nobody will fuck about it. They don't forget about you. But at the same time, you ain't gonna. And I'm gonna say this from a man's point of view, because I don't know about how ladies do this, but a man's point of view, what you do if this was a man, Susan, if your name was Steve, I would say this, Steve, before you go to prison, get all the coochie that you can. I'm talking about female coochie. Get all the coochie you can. If you're going in 6 months, every day you need to be fucking somebody else giving it right now.
I would say if you have to set some goals for yourself, and like try to think of things that you want to accomplish while you're there. You can't never say that, but like, you could just plan to, with how much time are you planning to do, And then I think how much somebody's planning to do affects how they really think about it anyway. Like if you're only about to do a couple years, it's different than if you're really like facing 25. Like you're gonna look at it completely different. Like
what Walter said, learn how to lick that kitty. It depends. It depends on like she said, how long you gonna get, and it also depends on if you're weak or you're strong.
Right.
If you're weak or you're strong, you have two choices. You don't have two choices. You have three choices not to do either. You have the one like, okay, I'm strong enough. I ain't want that. I want this. I don't want this. But then you can be weak, and somebody gonna come take the kitty, and you can't fight them all. So you got to learn some type of game where you're in there. If you go comedian, make a motherfucker laugh so they won't sit up there. What's up, Auntie?
If you want to be a comedian, plan to write. Like just know in your head, like, okay, I'm getting this amount of years off my life, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be writing every day. Like I don't have nothing but time on my hands. I know that when I'm done, this is gonna
be Auntie
accomplished. And that's how you gotta do it. Like that's how you gotta do it. Like that's how I did my time. I was like, I know for a fact, just I want to write a book. I know that my hair is gonna grow out. Like you just gotta think of something to keep you going, to keep you
the top,
And okay, so and as for a man, and like I said, I'm not talking about women, so we're gonna make believe this person is Steve. You're gonna work out anyway because you don't want to seem soft. You got to be strong and ready anyway. But as for a man, if you're going in there, once you in there, stay away from them gay games. When I say them gay games, don't gamble.
Gambling.
Don't gamble. The reason I said don't gamble, and I'm being for real about this, you don't want to gamble because if you got money coming in on a regular basis, gamble, you lose, you can pay your debt back easy. But if you don't got no money coming in and you gambling trying to win money and you lose and you don't got no money, guess what? You're gonna have to pay for what you owe. And it's two ways you're gonna pay for that. Either two ways you're gonna pay for that. You know what I'm saying? Because that person gonna come after you. So either you shank him, and you know what I'm saying, he's scared to do anything about your money or whatever, about his money, or hey, you're gonna have to give him some of that boy pussy. I'm just saying that so don't gamble. Don't stay away from gambling.
What do you think about people
Stay away as a man, stay away from all bullshit that don't matter to you. And I know I heard about this. You go to a federal prison, you need a clique. You're gonna need a crew. You're gonna need a crew. You can't do this shit by yourself, because while you think you're doing shit by yourself, other crews sitting up there. Unless you can handle yourself by yourself, you need a crew. Get your crew. But the main thing is, don't do shit to go to prison. You don't have to worry about it. Auntie said my son is in prison, and I hear so many stories. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff happening with man prison. Like I said, I don't know about female prison. I know what goes on in man prison.
So what do you think about people who inmates that they feel entitled for somebody on the outside to be taking care of them? Like they make other people feel like they should be taking care of them. Like I feel like the people on the outside, like some of them folks know what they're doing. Like, and I ain't discouraging nobody from taking care of anybody, but what do you think about people that do that? Like, I feel like
I think if you can, personally, I think if you can, you should.
Like,
I think that, yeah, I think you should. I think you really should. If you have someone that you love that's in a place like that, because the time is different, right? And then I look at when they come home, even if they gone for a year, the way the world moves now, you know what I mean? Like different things and all that. So I think you should. I put it like this, I've heard a lot of stories. And if you can, I think you should. Now, if somebody is just going there, you know what I mean, and not caring, then they need to learn their lesson. And hey, they give you 3 meals in a cot. You know what I mean? So, but if it's somebody
it could be that you find out, like, say you have a person in prison, like if you had another son, you know what I mean, and he's off in prison, and it's like he's always calling you, like, and you like, okay, last one I sent him through $200. I sent him $300. And then what about this has been going on for so long, and then all of a sudden you find out that he's also getting money from this girl, from that girl, from this girl, and he's just, you know what I'm saying, hustling everybody, and you're included in the everybody.
Right.
Right,
absolutely.
Auntie said, absolutely. My son know I will make sure, but this ain't no a luxury. The thing about it is
right.
You look out for your boys, you look out for that. But I'm gonna be real with you. Only one of my homies that ever got out that I sent and looked out for be fucking with me on a regular, Some of them are dead right now, but they wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm making sure you got canteen here and there, this and that. But a lot of them is when they get out, they unappreciative, and you know what I'm saying, you don't hear too much from them no more. But at the same time, you locked up. Don't call me asking me, oh, you got this, you got that. The only time you call me is because you want something. Look, it's hard out here. It's hard out here in these damn streets. You get what I'm saying? It's hard out in these streets. So the thing about, but I would do what I can. You know what I'm saying? I answer your phone calls when I can, isn't it? Because I still got to pay for this shit, So you got to be considerate. But yeah, so you got to be considerate. But Auntie said, read that.
We had a conversation about not going, and he made the decisions to go. He know I have bills, and before he went, he had excess.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying is that, you know what I'm saying, you put me in a rut because you made that decision. You get what I'm saying? I'm sitting out here struggling. I might be sleeping in the motherfucking streets, but I'm gonna make sure you got $100 every 2 weeks or whatever to take care of you. Like, yeah, you got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You eating 3 times, you know what I'm saying? So if I think you $20, hey, make that $20 work. And I know prisoners work, some prisoners work. You don't get paid that much, but learn how to save your money. You know what I'm saying? It's rough out here. It ain't easy. It ain't easy like it was 5 years ago. It wasn't easy like it was before COVID now. You know what I'm saying? Everything going up, but I pay checks.
But for the inmate listeners, I'm gonna speak that shit because some of y'all know what y'all doing. So I ain't never been in a men's prison because I'm not a man. But from what I observed in the feds, like, some things are just done in excess for real. Like, I don't know. Like some people don't care what you have going on. Long as, like, a lot of people in this world are selfish, and you just got to be cautious of that. But at the same time, it's important to take care of your people that's there if you're able to. You know what I mean? Like, definitely keep in touch and all of that type of stuff. It's important because it can be a place of loneliness and all of that. You know what I mean? So you just got to hear the conversation and hear what's going on and hear what it is that they're saying that they need. Because there's people in there that's buying the limit of all the canteen that they can just because they can. And yeah, it's some of them because they have it like that, but it's some of them just trying to keep up with the Joneses inside of a damn prison.
And that's
I promise you, they just trying to keep up with the Joneses inside a prison with the shoes. They sell all kind of things at the canteen.
And the only thing you're doing is making somebody jealous. You're making another inmate jealous. If you don't got no hands, or you don't got no shanks, or you don't got your crew hanging with you, and you doing all this, you got all the goddamn noodles and shit every time the canteen, you get canteen, you got all this and all that, and this motherfucker sitting over there starving, and this Bubba big motherfucker, Bubba look like motherfucking goddamn Debo, you know what I'm saying? So Bubba ain't eating, and Bubba looking at you, you always eating, you don't got no crew, you don't got nobody to protect you.
See, that's more so
but don't most use that to make money though? Well, don't they use their commissary to make money?
For the women, it helps to make friends, but yeah, you can like cook with different things. But no, they be just doing it just to like look a certain way or just show that, I gotta have somebody help me carry my stuff because like, oh yeah, this person always does that. Like, it's just certain people that just do
But
it.
but I'm quite sure that they didn't just start being like that. They was probably like that beforehand. You know what I
On
mean?
the outside.
Before
Yep.
they
But
even
when they
went,
actually
yeah.
have money, they was like that on the outside, just very probably
Right.
greedy.
Right. So I'm not talking about those type of people. I'm talking about, and I'm not even talking about just give just something of a normalcy, even if them being able to buy a bag of potato chips. You know what I mean? Just something of normalcy because they are getting meals and they're able to sleep and watch television and learn their
Yeah,
lesson.
definitely don't treat nobody like, oh, you getting everything, like, because
Right.
but
Right.
like
I mean,
you don't owe anybody. You don't let somebody make you feel like you owe them because they might be using a manipulation tactic on you, like just trying to make you feel that way so that they can get what they want. And at the end of the day, they do have somewhere to sleep. They do have meals if they can't buy a noodle, So
Right.
hopefully they have shoes. You gotta buy that type of shit, but it's it's doable. It's not meant to be fun. It's not meant to be comfortable.
all in
Well,
all,
I have another suggestion for the young lady. How about trying to frame your life in your mind to how you want to be when you get out? Don't be the same person
you
going
might not get
in
out.
because you're going to wind up. But I'm just saying, if she's going to get out, try to frame your mind and be the person that you want to be, and then go in, and then when you get out, you'll be in that mode of, what you left, not a negative.
I'm gonna tell you like this, Susan. If you I put it just like Walter say, you gotta start doing that tongue exercise. You gotta
Oh
get
God.
ready. I mean, I'm just saying, it's just you.
Oh, the girl. Look, I'm speaking that shit, but at the same time, I do understand, like from the standpoint of a MA, like they need shit. You know what I'm saying? And they might, some people, that's their survival. Like their survival is to make sure that they're secure in that kind of way. You know what I mean? Like that's how
Right.
they feel. Like I feel like I'm surviving if I can call my people, if I can ask you for this, so you can okay. Like maybe that's their way of, because you are in survival mode inside of a prison.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Yeah, but not obsessed. Not
I'm gonna tell you like
obsessed.
this. She had a customer. The person you're doing the person hair. She's doing the person hair, and the mama had two sons. Okay, one son in and out of prison. He in prison. She had to send this boy, and it might be manipulation with this. She got to send this boy money every week, and because he'll write and say, if you don't send me no money, they're gonna do this and do that to me. So right there, that's manipulation because you don't put yourself in this situation. That's why I started talking about gambling. Don't gamble. If you don't got the money to gamble, don't sit your ass down and gamble because you're gonna put yourself somewhere because you don't got money to pay this motherfucker. Either you're gonna have to pay in that booty or you're gonna get stabbed. And most of the time, if you gambling, they don't want no booty. You know what I'm saying? These ain't no booty bandits. You get what I'm saying? These motherfuckers hustlers. Because everybody that go to prison ain't no booty bandit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody go to prison ain't no booty bandit, but they gonna stab your ass for their money.
I feel like, God forgive me for laughing, but the lady actually is very, I don't want to call her mean spirited because I feel like we allow these things on ourselves as women and as people in general. Like you allow things to make you miserable. Like if something is bothering you so much in your life, you got to find a way to change it. If you go on for a long time over and over, waking up every day and like, oh, this irritates me, and you got to deal with it every day, eventually that's going to show in your personality. That's going to show in your reaction to things and how you deal with people. So like it's really nothing funny about that situation of how her son's trying to use her, but she's very much like, should have let that shit go a long time ago.
She
like
listening to you now.
She should have let it go a long time ago.
You gave her a card and told her to watch the show, so she listening now.
It is what it is. No.
She listened.
No.
She listening now. Them motherfuckers talking about me. We ain't saying no motherfucking name, so it could be anybody else. We ain't saying no name. She do more people hair than yours.
You brought it up.
She do more people. It don't matter. She do more people hair than yours. So
but it's like, why would you put yourself in that situation? But moms, you've known your kids since they were little, so Like some people just have that attachment probably to where it's like, oh, I just have to protect you. I have to protect you. Like you should like if you don't learn the lesson young, I guess you have to learn it eventually, and that ain't the right place probably that she feel to teach it to him. Like she feel in a
I don't know, but I think I might. If Kush was in jail, I think I would be that mama.
Yeah, like that's not the time.
I'll be driving Uber. I'll be driving Uber. Talk about.
See the thing about this, all I'm
But
saying
if he
now,
manipulating, if he lying, like, oh, she knows prison a big
Man, it wouldn't have made. Look,
reading my books. Let me go lie to my mama on the phone every.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. I wouldn't even. That wouldn't even be in my mind. My mind would be, is my baby need me? And them people try to do something to him, and I would take care of him. I'm not gonna lie.
The thing about it is if you don't put yourself in that situation, 9 out of 10 times it's not going to happen. If you don't
right. Absolutely.
If you put yourself in that situation, then things gonna happen. Just like I said, the first thing I said, you got to get you a crew. You got to be with a crew. You know what I'm saying? Certain people go there, I don't need nobody. Yes, you got to have some homeboys. You got to have some boys up there that's gonna protect you, and you protect them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to live that life like they live, because you got some people, they just gonna stab. They got life. That's what they're gonna do. They don't give a fuck. You don't have to give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But you still got to have a crew. So you know what I'm saying? You don't associate with no other crew. This is your crew. You don't go talk to nobody about somebody in your crew, or your ass gonna be getting done by your crew in that crew. So don't put yourself in that situation. That's all I'm saying. Like that. Don't put yourself in. And as far as me, is it okay? Yeah, I do for my boys. These my boys. These my homies. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. They get out, don't speak to me. Sometimes I have to speak to them. They still my homies. You know what I'm saying? But you can also do other things by like answering a phone call. Some people just want to keep their mind in the streets. You don't want to keep your mind in all this bullshit right here. You want to know what's going on in the air. What's
really happening though when somebody, like, it's probably one person, ain't no, like you said, the booty bandits. Like who's really a team of 3, like, or a team of 2 that's like, yeah, we need the next man ass. Like if y'all already 2, then you already got
no,
you already got an ass. So I'm not trying to laugh about SA at all. But you might be being bullied by one person, and this is what happened is the pattern. She's probably always had to say that, man, is what I'm saying. Like throughout his life, whatever, age he is now, like you've had to save this man before. Like he ain't never, might have used to get bullied. That's more the reason you shouldn't have ended up in jail. Like,
all right.
Well, isn't there? I have a question about jail. Isn't there levels though? I don't know. I watch stuff on television. Like the jail. Like when they show like jail, the inside of jails and all that. Isn't it like levels where
they took the realness out when they put it on TV now? If you want to see really what goes on in jail, you got to watch shit like in the 80s. I mean, the early 90s when Oz, they were showing Oz and they were showing Lockdown.
Yeah, I seen that, but but isn't that like certain security levels though? You know what I mean? Like there's maximum security, medium, then it's low security. So a person that has a traffic ticket is not going to be with somebody that's serving life in prison, right?
They won't be sentenced yet. If it's jail, they wouldn't be sentenced yet. So they wouldn't have life. They would just know that they're facing life.
Oh, okay. So they have to go.
Even if you go to prison, it depends, because the state of Florida, they supposed to have all the sex offenders now. They used to have sex offenders, everybody mixed up with each other. Now they don't. They got the sex offenders in their own little section. So everybody over there, the sex offenders is amongst themselves.
To bring down the rate of like the SA that was happening.
Yeah,
they're basically protecting them.
Yeah, but a lot of them sex offenders are the ones that really raping these boys and stuff, little boys that come in. And the thing, like I'm saying before, it's how you carry yourself. When the first thing you get in there, if you want them pretty boys, the first thing you get in there, don't go in there like, oh, I do this, I'm really acting bad. Don't be listening to Martin and all that shit with that bullshit talking about you. I'm bad. Yeah, we bad. You better not be taking your ass and they want to see how bad your ass is.
You said like trading, like Eddie Murphy and Trading Places.
No, like in in the women's prison, you had like girls that will come in and they hurry up and shave their head off and hurry up and try to look like a butch, right? Just because they're terrified. So they get into
wow.
and all of the people that's actually studs on the street who are actually in prison, who is actually manly, they're damn near considered men. And they be walking around like real dudes. So they like, yeah, I don't fight girls. So now you done came into prison, cut all your hair off and try to look like a boy. And now you one of the dudes. You know what I mean? Like, hold up.
Wow.
Slow down.
But anyway, like I'm saying,
Too much for me.
All I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying? The shit happened just, and that's just like the military. People don't even understand shit like this happened in the military. This shit happened in the Army, it happened in the Navy, because my homeboy was in the Navy. He told me some shit about how they tied a dude up with dental floss or some shit up there. And some shit. Oh no, shit happened. A lot of shit, it's a lot of sexual trauma be happening in the military that's not talked about. You get what I'm saying? So the thing about it is don't put yourself in that situation. Make sure, when I say don't put yourself in that situation, first thing you do, you got to have a crew. You get what I'm saying? You get a crew. When I go down, my crew wasn't that big, but my crew was bad. You get what I'm saying? I was the smallest one on there, but my crew didn't give a fuck. And one part of my crew was, for real, his name was Tyrone, and he was a MP. That was one of my crews. You feel what I'm saying? He didn't give a fuck. He got fired. You know, he not fired, but you know, he got discharge and dishonorable discharge because his wife. It's a long story, and me and his wife, I ain't talked to her since. We're in the same office. I ain't say shit to her because that was fucked up what she did. You know what I'm saying? Think she mad at her husband, thinking it's just gonna be a slap on the wrist, and they don't put the man in jail. Anyway, Tyrone was my homeboy, but he was one of the crew. And you know, you got to have your crew. You know what I'm saying? And when you pick your crew, you don't got no soft ass motherfucker, and make sure you don't got no motherfucker that's going there running their fucking mouth. But anyway, we got 20 minutes. So I want to bring up this other email real quick because it's kind of funny. It is kind of funny, and I want to, you know what I'm saying? And it's from Edward. Edward said, I always have poop stains on my underwear. And I don't know what to do anymore. What are some suggestions? And he put
do a colon cleansing.
Or if, okay, we got a message that said Ray, that's from Ray. Or if your girl send those smelly letters, you can share those too. Those keep guys chill.
Right.
Okay.
Like spray with perfume.
No, the coochie. You know what I'm saying? They rub it on their damn ride and this and that. Them letters like that. It's perfume. They can make perfume.
Well, I know that smell lasts that long. What the heck?
You put it in the bag.
What kind of smell is that? What kind of smell is that?
You put it on a fair page and close it real tight. Like,
what she do? Go work out.
Another thing about jail is too in prison is right when what dudes do is get pictures of their females. It ain't they real female, but it's some females. You know what I'm saying? They send a provocative picture. They ain't naked, but they rather couldn't be naked, but they're not naked. And so you can share your photos with them. So when they go and they can, you know what I'm saying, gun down on the picture. You feel what I'm
saying? You can smell everything on that paper. My girl used to masturbate on my papers to keep me with her.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You that's like what I'm saying. When you locked up, anything happen. You know what I'm saying? Your shit. And that's what I'm saying though. Your shit get you ain't. And I'm gonna tell you like this, because like I said, is everybody think, all men go to jail. This and that, they do this and do that. I know. Motherfuckers did 20 something years. I know motherfuckers. Yeah, I've been to jail. This and that. But I know motherfuckers doing some time. Matter of fact, my homie, the one I always be calling me, he get out in 6 years. 6 years gonna be at least, I think he been locked up. They're gonna be like 28 years, then 30 years. Ain't never did this, did that. The thing about it, because you're a man. When I say you're a man, you're a man. Ain't no other man can make you hard.
Right.
Ain't no other man.
Absolutely.
Ain't no other man can make you hard. You get what I'm saying? So when motherfucker, oh no, they doing something, bitch, y'all don't even know what the fuck going on. You saying that a motherfucker that say a man going there gonna do that, that's because you want to do that. You'll do something like that. You know what I'm saying? You got them down sick. You're a tank motherfucker. You know, Tank, the singer Tank, you're a Tank motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? What Tank has said. But anyway, let's go back to the poop thing about the dude with the poop. Edward.
He need a colon cleansing. He need a colon cleansing. Go get you a colonoscopy done or something. Because you seeping.
Start getting fucked in the ass, Edward. Oh,
Well,
my bad. This ain't you guys are the worst. My bad. I thought it was my other show. My bad. My bad. I should have said that. I thought it was the other show.
No.
I'm saying, stop farting or something. What the hell? You farting, you talking about you leaving shit stains in your door. The fuck going on here? Don't wear no drawers then. I don't know.
Conversation making my stomach hurt.
What Ray said right there.
Okay, Ray said, honestly, nowadays everyone keeps to themselves unless you owe for commissary.
Okay, all right. See, that's what I'm saying. I know.
Oh, okay.
Got the sex offenders somewhere
Right,
else.
that one
They
thing
were the
now.
predators onto.
Right, that was saying now is everything different now. I can't even tell you.
Okay.
My nephew's gonna be calling me now. You know what I'm saying? Hell, they got damn. What's that game station that?
But jail is different than prison. I don't.
I'm talking about
in jail they separate them or prison.
No, this prison.
Oh, okay.
The prison they separate in jail.
Yeah, so in jail they're together.
Well, in Orient Road, well, it's Falkenberg now, I guess. But when it was Orient Road, when you go in there, they give you bands. The blue band means you got misdemeanors. Everybody with misdemeanors go in this, you know what I'm saying, in a certain area. You got the red band. It's just regular felons. For regular felons, you go in another one. Then you got the clear band. The clear band is you in there with the worst of the worst, the baddest of the baddest. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're not rooming with nobody. You're not rooming with nobody, and it's all separated. You know what I'm saying? You come out just to eat or whatever, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? But
right.
Well, we had 10 per room, so and it was bunks. So, but every time that he's mentioning a crew, I keep laughing to myself for real because, we had stayed up. This don't sound crazy about prison though, but it ain't no TV in the room. You know, at a certain time they lock the door, so you just in there We had a lot of I ain't gonna call it fun, but yeah, basically a lot of laughs and shit, a lot of conversations, and basically we had fun up in that motherfucker. But when it was time to go to the chow hall, we put on our boots and shit. It was 7 of us. We went out there, we was just walking through that bitch like we was fucking somebody, you know.
So you said okay. So I guess I'm confused on
Everybody
what jail looks
the same
like.
thing, though. It's kind of it's like the army almost.
So you said it was 10 to a room. So it's not the how they have the rooms and then upstairs, downstairs. It's not like
perfectly. Yeah, it's the upstairs, but I can explain it to you perfectly. Picture the projects.
Okay.
Or
Gotcha.
a college campus.
Okay.
But so it might be 16 units. So each of these units is your own. It's like an apartment door almost. But inside.
Okay, so it's big. It's real big enough to have. Okay.
Unit it might be 100 people per unit, and then it's got all these different rooms. So you got 10 in a room.
And it depends on.
Then you got the main area where I slept in that one too before, where it's 50 people.
And it depends on where you at. It depends on where you at. Because the thing about the other. She talking about the feds. The feds, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's like the military. You got the Air Force and you got the Army, you got the Marine. The Air Force live way better than the Army and the Marines. You get what I'm saying? So it depends on where you're at, and you know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha.
Right. So it depends.
And it's dangerous. At the end of the day, you in there with people that, you know what I'm saying, and had some type of life or lifestyle that led them to be there for one. Because some shit happened, something must have happened, you know, and the police,
they all got set up.
The police, basically, they're not in there. They're not in the unit with these 100 people. It's a restaurant on there. It's like a little school area. It's where it's the laundry place and everything. It's kind of like a campus. Like that.
She said restaurant.
Okay.
I worked at the restaurant. I was in the culinary.
Like I said, that's different from the Air Force and Army. That's different. You know what I'm saying? You got a restaurant.
Only the officers could eat at the restaurant.
Ain't no restaurant.
And the inmates work.
Ain't no restaurant.
Man, what? That's where the good food is at.
You gonna eat that damn slop what they put on there.
They had them.
Well, I guess it's better than bologna and bread.
They gonna scrape the food sometimes they don't want you to eat. You know what I'm saying?
And at Danbury, there's a factory too in Connecticut. There's a factory on the fucking property also.
Oh wow. Okay.
Where they make the shoes, the Bob Barker shoes. They make the jackets and all the shit that we wear. They make it there.
So nobody want to talk about the poop. So Edward, nobody want to talk about you pooping on yourself. So we're gonna continue,
Nah,
we're gonna continue with Susan. Susan, all we're gonna say is you got a lot of advice here. You got a lot of advice.
Too much.
Ray said stay to yourself. I said get your food. Ray said stay to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Back then, like I said, you had a crew. You know what I'm saying? You had to have your crew goes down here in Florida, certain part of Florida, then like other parts of Florida. So you know what I'm saying? Like the Tampa area, Tampa and St. Pete might have got into it on the streets, but when you get locked up, Tampa and St. Pete homies.
And if a big black bitch get friendly with you, be cool. Like she cool people. Just don't. You ain't gotta accept anything. Don't just be taking things from people. Like like it's just.
Cause you anytime you take something from somebody, Susan, ain't nothing in this life free.
Right.
Ray said we still do the bans. Funny part is child crimes get put in the medical ward with the crazies. I'm gonna tell you something, Ray. And this is a true story, right? And I don't even know why this happened. I got a cousin. He done did some things, and I told you about that. Nobody didn't tell me about this motherfucker staying right next to me, and he molested his niece. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know about it till, he come on TV and all that. Like, motherfuckers, I was keeping 3 of my kids, you know what I'm saying? 1 girl, no, or 2 girls, and boo. So, I was keeping 2 of them at the time because Kiki had went back. So at the same time, they going over there to my cousin's house, playing with his daughter. Motherfucker, y'all could have told me what was going on with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I had to find out this way, because I'm protective over my kids. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm protective over my kids. So I'm protective over everybody's kids, but I'm protective over the kids. But anyway, long story short, he's supposed to be stationed with the other people, you know what I'm saying, with the people that did stuff that he did. He was locked up with my homie. And my homie didn't know why he was locked up. You get what I'm saying? Because I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't tell my homie this because he called me all the time. He be like, hey, you'll run his name for me? You'll run his name? No, I'm not finna do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what he's gonna do. I know what, you know what I'm saying? I know his mentality. No, I know this dude. I know his mentality. You get what I'm saying? When I met this motherfucker, he had just got out of prison for manslaughter. He in there right now for manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? So, I know what he gonna do. So I ain't gonna tell you. So just like you said, they right now they try to separate them though. And just like you said, they lock crazy people. They lock them up with the crazies now. So
well, you know what? Not everybody that's in those mental hospitals are actually crazy. Because I worked at one in Washington State, in Tacoma, Washington, and they play crazy, but they go to the mental hospital. I mean, yeah, they're guarded, and they can't get out. You got to have a key and buzzing and all that other stuff. But they're actually living regular. You know what I mean? I mean, in a hospital, of course, but they have rec time and all parties, all kinds of stuff. And some of them people are not crazy.
Like where you were at, they didn't have to it's time to eat now. Like, don't you
no,
tell them?
It's not like that. It's like a hospital. So when like when they feed you at a hospital, the food comes in, and everybody, of course, going to eat at the same time. But it's not, it's not like structured like a jail, like a prison.
All right, but hey, it's about that time right now. It's about that time. So hey, Susan, you got a lot of good advice. I hope you take the advice, you know what I'm saying? And hey, depending on how long you get, you know what I'm saying, if you're gonna catch a long time, hey, go get the prettiest bitch there. You know what I'm saying?
Don't be gay. Just don't be scary. Don't do that because that's how you're gonna end up getting in a lot of fights. This is real talk.
Right. Yeah, don't do that.
No. Because them the girls that be arguing and fighting with each other and all of that stuff. What you want to do is stay out of the way and just know that. Don't be scary. Don't be scary. Just know that you're more than likely going to see the worst things. It ain't like something going to happen to you, but you might see, like, you're about to have this experience for sure. Like, you probably see some crazy shit. Like I said, the police don't be in the, if you end up going to prison, the police are not in the unit. So you want to stay out the fucking way. You don't want to die in there and then the police come when they're doing their rounds and come drag you out. Like, you don't want to be
right. Read books.
Yeah,
like that type of
so it's our time right now. So we're gonna give our shots out. We're gonna start with Tasha.
Hey y'all, sorry about being late. You know, I work in the healthcare industry, so we've been doing a lot of overtime, getting this money, you know. But you know me, I'm just trying to stay cool. Nothing much going on. Just trying to be me, stand peaceful, positive, black, and productive at all times. You know, and you know, I'm always gonna tell my ladies, make sure you do self-care. Self-care. Stop worried about the Joneses. Self-care.
All right.
Peace,
Annie
y'all.
Lowe, what you got?
For sure. I am Annie Lowe, aka AnnieLowe.com. You can follow me at the hashtag Queen of Ohio. I am the hashtag Passion Baby. Listen to my new song, available on all platforms. That means go to Spotify right now. Type in Passion Babe. Type in Ugly Chickens, actually. The name of the song is Ugly Chickens, that I want you to add to your playlist. And I am available on all streaming platforms. My Cash App is $Lola Gotti 23. Send me money.
All right, Zobo69, check this out. January 25th in Hudson, Florida. Music and Mayhem. We got some ECW greats. We got Bill Alfonso. Hey, if y'all know wrestling, y'all know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? We got Pitbull. We got Cuban Assassin. Oh, hey, we got a lot of old school wrestling. ECW is gonna be in the place. Nick Swift gonna be in the place. Hey, I'm gonna be performing. Annie gonna be performing. To get your ticket, go to NEGDOG, NEGDOG.com. 10 free tickets. First 10 people go out there right now and get 10 tickets, free tickets. So you get NEG. What the fuck you doing?
Ooh, why are you talking to me that aggressively? Are you?
Because I'm running my mouth, and you see this is why I understand why Ike did what he had to do.
You don't understand.
This is why I understand why
you don't understand.
This is why I understand why Ike did what he needed to do. But anyway, NEG, go to NEGDOG.com and then put in the code word SHYT, 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 get free tickets for the event January 25th.
Peace.
All right, 69, go right now, go to Tubi. Check out our movies, Debit Card Life Matters, and Church Sessions. Go ahead and do that. And also do this right now. Be on the lookout for our comedy shows, our comedy tour, comedy special comedy tour. Our comedy special coming out too. I'm about to kick off the damn show.
We are.
And no. Our comedy tour coming up is King's Castle and BFAM 109.6. Be lookout for it. Jeans So Tight Comedy Entertainment Tour. Be on the lookout for that because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I want to say springtime, but be on the lookout for it. If you like to sponsor the show, give me a call. 941-681-1710, 941-681-1710, or go to info@kingscastleent.com. Thank you for the show coming. See us next week, same time, same place. And also go to YouTube. Remember, go to YouTube and subscribe to our new YouTube page, King's Castle ENT. King's Castle ENT. Stop.
I'm sorry. King's
Castle ENT. Go there and go ahead and subscribe. Share and subscribe. All right. See you next week, same time, same place.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Yo. Check it out.
I ain't know women have different souls. That explains a lot. Because I ran out of soul. So I grabbed my wife's soul. I must have grabbed the pussy soul. Because my dick was on hard all day at work.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in they balls. Jeans so tight, see the veins in they balls.
The mama man fucking Bruce in the church already. Pussy so good, he want his own pussy.
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans
hugged up for no damn reason. She ain't cold. Fuck it. She knew the AC was gonna be on when she got in this motherfucker. Why she ain't wearing no fucking jacket?
Jeans so tight, see the veins in their balls. Jeans so tight, see your pussy lip, bitch.
They don't want to get mad at us at the wrong time. They always want to get mad at us when we want to fuck.
Jeans so tight, y'all niggas need to quit. Jeans so tight, see the pulse in your ball. Jeans so tight, man, I'm through with it all.